Since quitting the army, I've taken PMC work to pay the bills. But on the side, I've been dipping my toes into the world of street fighting. Why is that, you ask? Heck of a question. Wish I had an answer for you. Someone once told me their definition of a fighter. They said it was someone who decided to fight their battles on their own terms. I guess I wanted to meet people who live like that, and I figured street fighting was the best way to do it.
USA.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Ready? Hope you're ready. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
You're done.
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Next up, these two fighters are perfectly synced. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Goes for the fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Oh, will this super art connect? Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into, saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Awesome! They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Goes for a projectile to springs forward with the drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. The super doesn't hit! Experiencing burnout. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now is the time. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They're going for the super art? They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Player one will have to rising uppercut. Are they going to be able to... What were they thinking? Good decision with that throw. Turns out, both sides getting ready. Player one gets the counter hit and the win. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Russia.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Ready? I'll take on all of you. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throws them down. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player one, with a sliver of drive gauge left, they may be in for a tough time. Sees it coming and blocks it out. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Next hit will end the round. KO! Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Sandblast! Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. A quick breather. Rising uppercut. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner. Just goes for it at this range. Goes for it all, but just misses. Player one will need to play it conservative and experiencing burnout. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Hits him with a stopping pop. Going in. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player one, raw super art incoming. Excellent read. What were they thinking? Goes airborne. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Wow, reads the counter attack. Burns out. Player one, what a finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
United Kingdom.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
You ready?
No mercy for you.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Lots of aggression from both sides. Throws him down. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Grabs him, knockdown. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Oh, easy. Goes for the super art? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Turns the drive gauge. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Grabs and throws them away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burnout activates. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. A super art goes with the safe stuff with that target card. Knockdown and chases them down. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. A real test of nerves here. Doesn't take the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
USA. Make it a scrap heap. Fight.
Give me a foot! Give me a foot! Fighting uppercut! Fighting uppercut!
Time over. United Kingdom.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
You ready?
Time to flag.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. All right, what's their game plan here at this critical stage? Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Feeling out the spacing. Did well to get the buff in there. All right, what's coming up next? Somehow KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Super art out of nowhere. Starting something with the super. How's this round going to develop? Everything up into the super art connects. Switches it up. Shoots off a fireball up close. Sandblast. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Both fighters are working with a low SA gauge, but that may not... Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Knockdown and they're going for the super art. Vulcan blast. Overhead, but it won't work. A quick breather. A super art? Turns the bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhasan hits the drive. Well, there's a burnout. Player 1 can't use any drive move. Crowns him from above. Oh my god, what a throw test. What a finish. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Buffalo uses their drive gauge. Lays down a Sai Hasho. Sai Hasho starts. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Throw is denied. What a read. Vulcan blast. Will this change the round? Player 1 is up. There's a burnout. This delivers some big damage. Oh, adds a bit of OD spiceful. Brings the impaler. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Here comes the corner pressure. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. They're just gonna go for it with the super. It is over. Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Japan.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
All right, you ready?
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Can they outlast it? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Throws him down. Was well in range to score the throw. Neither of them willing to back off here. Did this super art connect? Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. The super armor does its job. And the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Gets a risky buff in. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Can they keep on him? Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good drive rush to keep it going. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Oh, the throw connects. Player 2 can't let this skip KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Jamaica.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, you ready? Bring the heat.
Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Still slugging it out here. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Checks with the projectile. Player 1 is just about out of drive. Knockdown. But takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Does a good job of pushing back. Grabs him. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Shocks them with a projectile. Trying to read each other here? We're in the final moments of the round. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Goes for the jump into rising uppercut. Fake out. Will this super art connect? Vulcan blast. Can they keep on him? Combo with the target combo. Sim springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Smart play with the connects with the throw. Adds a bit of OD spice there. You gotta be, just goes for it at this range. And whiffs, they're wide open. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Reads the jump in perfectly. Clutch anti-air. Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
USA. Carry the ball. Fight. Mexico.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Ready?
My pleasure.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Puts one in the pocket. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Did well to get the buff in. Goes for the super art? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense. Going on the offensive, takes a big gamble and rips on a Getzo. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Gets a risky buff in. Who's going to start things off? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Both fighters are working with a low SA gauge, but that may not deter experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side step. Still slugging it out after a super art. Squeezing hard. A jump. Tomahawk buster. The next touch may decide this round. Back into the corner. What setups do they have? They couldn't tech the throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Nice shot.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
All right, you ready?
An honor, to be sure. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Opts for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Neither of them willing to back off here. forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Knockdown. Will this super art connect? Oops, they were anticipating that super art. In a dire situation, they can't afford any miss, and the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Departure set. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 can't keep a super art. The super doesn't hit. Portabalon. The overhead connects. Going in, not much life difference. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Burnout activates. Raw super art incoming. Both fighters planning to brings the impaler. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Closing moments of the match. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
USA.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, you ready?
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Decides to go in with the target combo. Stays cool and counters. What a clean counter. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 1 chases them down. Will this super art connect? Oops, they were anticipating that super art. KO! Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight!
A brave forward jump there to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going? Burnout activates. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. They're going for the super art. This Dragon Lash Flame could be big. Player 1 in dire straits charges forward. Quick dash it. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Just goes for it at this range. A quick breather. Nice fireball. Life lead is there, but still, and it closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Fires a blast. Final round. Rising uppercut. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Target combo into... Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Raw super art incoming. Excellent read. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. And raw super hit. Okay, here we go. Crown them from above. Player 1 goes airborne. Either fighter could use drive now. Are you kidding me? Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Woo! It's way too early to give up. All right, you ready?
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Throws them down. What are they thinking here? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Will this super art connect? Takes a trip. Player 2 can't get some. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Sandblast! They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. Big throws. What'll happen here? Uses the gauge for a super art. Vulcan Blast! Player 1 needs to use KO. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
USA.
I've been testing myself against and I think I'm starting to get a glimpse of what it really means to fight on your own terms. I'm walking the walk, at least. But sometimes, I feel like I'm still the same old snot-nosed punk. Let me tell you, those days are the worst. You know, when you bump into someone, it's polite to say something.
Yeah? So? I'm waiting. Go ahead, man. I mean, I don't care either way. I'm not the kind of guy to raise a stink over nothing.
Seriously, bro? You must have gonads the size of grapefruits acting like I gotta apologize.
Huh. Maybe you gotta calm down and get out of my face before you really piss me off, bro. Or I can give you a lesson in manners instead.
The hell you just say?
Oh, you want some?
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
All right, you ready?
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round 1.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Apologies, man.
Checks with the projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Trips them up. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Takes a trip. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Throws him. What's next? Sticks the jump in there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Will this super art connect? Vulcan Blast! Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jamie's tuning up the band. Time for some fun. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player, burnout activates. Oh, command grab. Trouble's coming. Knockdown, they're going for the super art? Are they thinking about how to steal in there?
How'd that feel?
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Fight your battles on your own terms. Anyone out there calling themselves a fighter is walking that same path and giving it everything they've got. There's no doubt about that, and I intend to be taking this every bit as seriously as the next guy. That said, when I think of the kid I once was, getting into brawls in back alleys, I'm not sure that I've